everybody to do is to stream in multiple places. You do not want to get caught on one platform because you love that one platform. You want to multiply your business. You want to multiply your experience. You want to multiply. So be on multiple platforms. Stop just marketing on one platform. I'm telling you, you do not own it. And I can't say it enough. If you want, okay, let me do Instagram. If you want my link so you can stream in multiple places, message me referral. Use the Service Plus button on TT. Message me referral, and I'll send you my referral link so you can stream in multiple places. Stop relying on only Instagram. Stop relying on only Facebook, only YouTube, only TikTok. You got to make sure you're in multiple places, and I use an app to do it, and I want to share that with you. Doesn't cost me anything to share. Rita in the building. Let's go, Rita. Rita in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? If you have a business, 2 versus 2 match. What does that mean? Okay. So, hey, Miss Rita, how you doing? Tia in the building. Is that Tia? How you doing, gorgeous? Double tap the screen. My first goal is 5,000 hearts. Good to see your beautiful faces. We're coming in hot. Double tap that screen. Say, hey, Jerusha. I speak back. I'm one of the people that I speak back. Yes. Edwina in the building. Hey, Miss Edwina, how you doing, gorgeous? Sarah in the building. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Good to see your beautiful faces. I am streaming in multiple places because I believe that's what you should do. You want to multiply your efforts. There's no need for me to go live on one if I can't go live on a couple. Now, obviously, if I'm outside, I don't go live on multiple. But when I am at a place where I can pull up my laptop, baby, it's on and popping. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Hey, gorgeous. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, ma'am. LaDonna in the building. Hey, LaDonna, how you doing, gorgeous? I am sharing the broadcast everywhere possible because that's what we do. You want visibility? Show up. I'm going to share with you how serious this is for you to build your business in 1 power hour using a power hour strategy that actually works. So I'm not going to give you fluff. I'm not that type of person just to hype you up. Baby, I'm going to give you actual tools. Hey, Shorty in the building. Actual tools that you can use today. Thank you so much for the love. My first goal is 5,000 hearts. If you're hearing me for the very first time and you have a business, put the word business. We celebrate our business owners because there's enough room at the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. So I want to see you win. So if you have a business, put the word business in the congrats, fantastic sticker unlocked. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Double tap that screen. Good morning. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, Shorty. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Good to see you in the building. You have a business. Woo-woo. We celebrate our business owners over here. That's what pretty people do. We want to make sure we crown our kings and queens over here. We celebrate, collaborate, so we can make that money, honey. Let's go. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say, hey, Shorty. All the pretty people say, hey, Shorty. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday. And so I share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies. I have 3 businesses. You better have 3 streams of income. She said, I got 3 businesses. Let them know. Let them cook, baby. She said she got 3 businesses. That's what I'm talking about. I'm super excited for you. And so I'm going to share how you can build your businesses in 1 power hour a day using certain tools, strategies, your mindset. And so it's so much happening in the economy right now. I just want to encourage you that it's not over yet. It's not over. You can survive. We're going to do it together. So imagine all the business owners like Shorty and myself, if we got together and we came on this app every day and we shared one business nugget that could help somebody else. If you shared one business app that could help somebody else, one business resource that could help somebody else, one business tool that could help somebody else, every day, a part of your content should be, I am on a mission to help somebody who needs this information. We need to share and distribute this information out so people are not struggling in November and December and so forth in 2026. There's enough successful people. We have the wisdom, but we got to get the word out. So if you see someone sharing financial information, share it. If you see someone sharing information about getting a home, share it. In real estate, property, share it. Business strategies, share it. We need to make sure we bind together so everybody wins. Nobody should be going without food in November. Nobody should be thinking they can't go get their health checkup or whatever. Everybody should be in a situation where we can do it together. And so my mission, because I've been doing this over 20 years, I've been in sales and marketing, a business coach for years at this point. I know what I know. And so I come on here, I'm going to walk on the treadmill, I'm walking and talking. When I exercise, I share business strategies. And so I want to make sure you leave with something you can implement today. Edwin is in the building. How you doing? Thank you so much. If you're not following, make sure you follow. I share actionable business tips like this every time that I work out. And I don't want to be the best kept secret. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. Knowledge is the new rich. Don't let people tell you knowledge is the new rich. We're going to learn today. This is a learning channel. So if you don't want to learn, I'm not your people, and I'm okay with that. This is a learning channel. So let's get into it. Yes, thank you so much. I am streaming in multiple places. So I just want to make sure I got my Instagram peep in the building, my Facebook peep in the building, as well as, let me save that, as well as my YouTube. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, because that's where, yes, that's where when it grows is my YouTube channel. Coach Jennifer in the building. Hey, Coach Jennifer, how you doing? Gorgeous. Good to see your beautiful faces. So it's time for you to put your money where your mouth is. Stop all that time. Oh, thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the team. So every time somebody gets their daily heart meal, I have to do 25 crunches with a total of 300 crunches by the end of the night. So when you get your daily heart meal, yes, it's helping you, but it's helping me. For every daily heart meal, I have to do 25 crunches, trying to get rid of the fupa at the bottom. So thank you so much for the popular votes. Yes, everybody go love on Miss Coach Jennifer. If you have a business, Coach Jennifer, put the word business in the chat so people can know you have a business. We celebrate our business owners. We want everybody to know who has a business, how you can start a business, how you can learn from their experiences and their success. So if you have a business, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate the taps. Put the word business so we can see. Yo, I got you. I got you. I'm going to crown my kings and queens over here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So when in the mornings, I walk and talk. So I'm going to be on the treadmill. Sometime I ride the bike, but it's cold and raining outside. So today I can't do that. So I just want to make sure you know help is available. Yes, Coach Jennifer have a business. Woo, woo. Let's celebrate all our business owners. Oh, I forgot to do the whatever it, what's it called? The sound effects. I forgot to do the sound effect thing. Okay, yeah, we want to do that. Okay. Yes. Yes, for the business owners, Okay, I'm not tech savvy, but I know sales and marketing to a T. So I want to help you with that. And so do me a favor, if you're not streaming in multiple places, I do have a referral link for the app that I use. I'm happy to give it to you. It doesn't cost me anything to share, because if I'm going to go live, I want to go live on all the platforms at one time. And so it is certainly worth it. It doesn't matter that you don't love Instagram. It doesn't matter that you don't love YouTube. Your audience is everywhere. When I worked in radio and television, so if you don't know, I'm Jerusha, I'm a business coach, but my background is in radio and television. So I was an on-air radio personality, loved the industry, hated the hours, then went to television, loved everything about it. When I started my young family, I want to get married, I want to have kids, I did that. And I realized, I really don't want to work no more. And so I started a home-based business. The first person that spoke to me about a home-based business, I said yes. And I'm one of the people who went to the top 1% of that company. I earned the trips, the diamonds, the cars, everything you can imagine, loved everything about that company. And then, of course, in 2020, 2021, whenever the pandemic happened, then we were not online. I was not online. You never saw me because I was not online. So that's how I know anybody can learn a skill. I'm not tech savvy even to right now, but I did learn how to get on here and still continue to build my business even faster than I did when I was offline. So I know a thing or two. So one thing that you're going to learn is sales and marketing strategies that work. And one of the things I want to encourage you to do is learn something new every day if you're going to be on social media. And so, yes, streaming in multiple places is my jam. So send me the word referral. That way I can show you the app that I use. And if you want to use it, use my referral link. Susie Q. Okay, Susie Q. Susie Q in the building. Hey, gorgeous. How you doing? My Instagram peeps in the building. How you doing? Rooted is in the building. Mark is in the building. How you doing? Mr. Brown is in the building. Hey, gorgeous. Good to see you. Yes, just put referral. Message me referral. You cannot afford to take the advice of other people who have not been successful in business. Stop listening to people who've never done it. If you're learning this TikTok thing or social media and you've learned some stuff, share it. We want to get together and bind with each other and just share all the knowledge so people are not struggling in November. So people are not, thank you, I'll send it to you, Shorty. So people are not struggling in December. I mean, I'm listening to all of the people that are saying that they will be affected, and I'm just like, we got to learn a skill. We have to learn a skill. And so if I'm on here every day, because I love doing this, I'm doing it for fun and for funds, but I actually love walking and talking. Like for me, I get to get my exercise on and I get to talk to y'all. Okay, great. So we're going to win. We both winning. We both winning, baby. So your girl has to do this all at the same time. So you got to figure out how you can make time to build your business. I'm going to share some ways you can do it in 1 power hour every day. So those of you that have children, you have a household, you work full time, you can still build an online business in 1 power hour a day. I'm going to tell you some strategies. I do have a power hour strategy. And so if you follow me, you've heard me say, grab the power hour strategy. It's yours. You can definitely grab that power hour strategy because most people don't know what to do. You think you don't have time, but you do. You have time to build a business in 1 hour a day, so you will see results. And I did this prior to coming on social media. I need some new strategies. Wait a minute. I need some new strategies with new ways to advertise and market to get more sales. Okay, Shorty. All right, Shorty. So she needs some new ways. Let's go, pretty people. Leslie in the building. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? Okay, we can't afford to stop. You can afford to stop. This is not the time for you to think about it. You're the problem. You're the solution. You're the problem. You're the solution. I need a great note taker. My first goal is 5,000 hearts on TT. So if you want to go ahead and double tap that screen, somebody said if you ain't tapping, you capping. So yes, but if you're on Instagram, you can't do anything but share the broadcast. So I don't want to be the best kept secret. I'm blessings the first time. Hold on. I'm blessing the first 5 people who bless. Okay, great. I know that's right. So yes, that's great. All right. So to me, it doesn't matter what type of business you in. I know you guys are in direct sales, network marketing, affiliate marketing. You have your own businesses. Great. All of this works for any type of business if you're trying to get visibility online. The first thing you need to know, if you're trying to maximize your time, you do need to time block. And I know I feel like I don't have to say that, but apparently most people are not doing it. You can look at Oprah, Tony Robbins, whoever you feel that's super successful, they time block. They're not waking up in the morning and trying to figure it out. You don't know how to sell and market. It's because you have to learn how to manage yourself. There's no such thing as time management. It's called self-management. You better write that down. Say, Business Coach Jerusha said, I'm not managing myself. You can't stop time. You can't manage it, correct? Nobody can. It's going to tick-tock whether you do the work or not. So what you have to say is, how can I manage myself? How are you doing? Happy Thursday. So yes. So how am I going to manage myself? How are you going to manage yourself? First of all, you're going to time block. You know that smartphone? If you're not using that smartphone to make money, it's a dumb phone. And so I want you to use that smartphone. There are tools on that smartphone. God did, okay? There are tools on that smartphone that you need to use. One of the tools is their timer. Now, I strongly recommend for my clients inside my 3-day ride, I tell them to go buy a timer, the one that goes in the kitchen, the white one that ticks, but you can use your cell phone. The reason why I don't like the cell phone when you're time blocking is because there are notifications you need to turn off. So if somebody texts you, you can't answer if you're working during that time. If you're doing an income producing activity, write that down. I call it an IPA. I do everything in 15-minute intervals. So 15 minutes, you're going to learn how to create a video in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, you're going to learn how to edit. In 15 minutes, you're going to learn how to follow up. In 15 minutes, you're going to learn how to engage. In 15 minutes, you're going to learn. So whatever your business is, if you break it down, it's my power hour strategy. It gives you every income producing activity you should be doing. 15 minutes, 4 times a day is 1 hour. It's almost impossible. If you take 15 minutes, 4 times a day is 1 hour, and you're only doing income producing activities in that 15 minutes. The problem with most people, hey, Robin, how you doing? They don't know what an income producing activity is. Straightening up your office, organizing your product is not an income producing activity. That's called busy work. You are only doing activities that bring in income, that render results. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. You better write that down. Say, Business Coach Jerusha said, baby, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I can't do it. So let me explain that to you. For those of you struggling with creating content, the reason why you're struggling, because you don't have time to create 3-4 pieces of content because you didn't time block. You didn't schedule it. You just assume you're going to wake up today and then you're going to have time to do it. And then your daughter got sick. Your son got sick. Your mother got sick. You had to run to this place and that place. And the time kept going because we can't manage it. So you want to make sure every day, the night before, here's a strategy that works. I'm a systems person. I can't work just by guessing. I gotta like have it down so I know what I need to do. So when you have a little ADHD, a little dyslexic sometimes, I need to check that off. B, I need to check that off. C, that's how I'm productive. So I'm gonna help you with this. So me too. Me too. Okay, good morning, Shorty. What's that business you have? Okay. I'm that kind of person. Baby, it's not gonna get done if it ain't on no list. Baby, I'm trying to tell you, it's not gonna get done. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, my son is a senior this year. I got so many scholarships, things I have to put it down on paper. I feel so productive when I have a checklist. Everyone has to have a to-do list, a checklist, an income producing activity list. Do you use a planner or an app? So I use an app, okay? Now, there's so many apps. There's so many apps. If you have an iPhone, in my course, I give you every app that I've ever used and my partners. If you have an iPhone, there's an app called Scheduler, I think it's called Scheduler. If you have a Android, there's one called Time Tune. These are free, okay? But you can use any one. I use Structure. That's what it's called, Structure. Now, yes. Okay. Good morning. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Yes, it's called Structure. If you have an iPhone, it's called Structure. If you have an Android, it's one called Time Tune. Now, the reason why I mentioned those because I've had experience with those. But you can use any one that you want, okay? I've never heard of it. What do you like about it? Okay, got you. So here's the deal. Both of them, I like them because, so when you schedule, you obviously can set a notification, alarms. You can change, like the money-making activities, things you're supposed to do. So for me, if I got up, I take my son to school, right? So I take my son to school. It's time blocked. So if I say I get up about 6 a.m., we're out the house, I cook breakfast, that's the timing. So from 6 to 7, waking up, taking a shower, cooking breakfast for him, and by 7, okay, we're gonna get in the car. He drives us to school, right? He got his license, y'all, okay? He drives us to school. I'm still in the car. I call that Drive Time University. So for me to drive back, that's Drive Time University. What does that mean, Jerusha? When I'm driving back, guess what I'm listening to? A podcast, okay? What am I listening to? A YouTube. What am I listening to? I'm learning Drive Time University in the car. If I purchase a course, a class, a mastermind, I'm listening from the time I come back, I'm listening to that information. There is no downtime. There is no, I had to drive all over the world. When you're going to work, that's Drive Time University. When you're driving your kids around, that's Drive Time University. There's no way, dang, we must be twins. Twins, baby. Look at God, like-minded, baby, like-minded. And so both my boys, hashtag the mama boys, cool, I didn't even know there was a certification for a travel agent. Okay. So when I tell you that every moment you should be either listening to somebody's podcast, listen to an educational TikTok, Facebook, or whatever, listening and learning in the car. Baby, we turn the music off. It's no listening to music. It's no chatting on the phone. Not when you're serious. Now, if you're not serious and this is just for games and tricks, and that's cool. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who ready to scale, not 6, 7, 8. They want to scale to a 7, 8 figure income. Okay, we beyond the 6. If you're that person, you're going to be learning something every day. You're going to time block. Yes, that's what I do. I'm outside sales in Atlanta, and I'm always listening to trainings. Okay? Yes, she said, know your why. And so what I believe most people do is they think they got to sit down for 1 hour. They think they got to sit down for 2 hours. to work on their business. You do not have to sit down for 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours to work on your business. You can time block throughout the day. And so now that's on my calendar from 7 to 8 is Drive Time University. That's when I'm learning. I'm listening to courses I purchased, whatever it is during that time. This is how you time block. This is how you're productive. And then whatever your schedule is, from 8 to 9, I'm actually answering emails, right? Talking to my team. I'm doing all those things. And then from 9 to 10, thank you for joining the team, Miss Deborah in the building. Thank you for joining the team. If you didn't get your daily heart me, please get your daily heart me. I have to do 25 crunches for every daily heart me. So please make sure you get your daily heart me. Our first goal on TT is 5,000. Our first goal, so make sure you're double tapping that screen right there. Cool. Have you ever looked into starting your own school for certified? Wait a minute. Are y'all having a private conversation? Because I don't understand. Hold on. Okay, I took a screenshot of your reply. Okay. I think y'all still having a private conversation. And I just told you I got ADHD, so I can't like read and think at the same time. Okay, so yes. So you want to make sure that you are definitely time blocking. Now, here's the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Successful people don't make excuses, okay? No one wants to hear your excuse. Excuses are lies we tell ourselves. I said it for the people in the back. Excuses are lies we tell ourselves. Each one of you can be super successful when you learn to manage yourself. So now you're going to get one of those apps or any app. You're going to start time blocking. I challenge somebody to come back and say they weren't productive. It's just like you feel so productive at the end of the night because you've got so much done. Now, let me say this, not busy work. I don't just put busy work on my time blocking. It has to be work that's going to increase. Thank you, my business. I appreciate you. Thank you for my donuts. Woo! We achieved the goal. Thank you for my donuts. Thank you for my donuts. Woo! We achieved the goal. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. So yes, it has to be work that's gonna came on the web. Oh, I did. I came up on your FYP. Woo woo. We're doing something right. Woo woo. We're doing something right. Yeah, I don't understand these TikTok streets. So you guys help me out. So I'm supposed to be changing the goal, right? Okay. So here's what I know for sure. I'm going to help you out right here. So those of you struggling with content, let me show you how you're going to be able to do this content in 15 minutes. Because I already know somebody's going to say, it takes me 20 minutes to edit. That means you're wasting time. It takes me an hour to edit one video. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. And you're trying to be perfect, and it's not necessary. And so I'm going to share with you how you're going to get that content done in 15 minutes. You got to keep that chat moving. That's why I talk to you. Okay. Yes, help me out, Coach Jennifer. Keep talking then, baby. Thank you so much. I love people who know what to do. Baby, you're my type of people. Y'all make sure you love on Coach Jennifer. She's my type of people. Help me out. Okay? I'm just a talent. I just like to speak and get it out. So thank you so much. So here's the deal. So an income producing activity is creating content. You have to be marketing. Thank you so much. You have to be marketing. Marketing your business, your product, your services every single day. And I'm talking marketing 2, 3, 4 times a day. Now, when I worked in television, we would put on a Coca-Cola commercial 10, 15 times a day easily. And we put on that same commercial on each network. So for those of you that are stuck on Facebook, you stuck on Instagram, you stuck on YouTube, you stuck on TikTok, I take that same Coca-Cola commercial and we make sure that same 30-second commercial is on ABC, NBC, Fox News, CNN, MSN, on all of the networks. We might favor one network, but that commercial is on all of them. Same thing with your content. When you're creating content, you want to make sure you're distributing it, called repurposing. You want to repurpose that content so you have more visibility. I'm going to send you a DM. Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much, Shorty. I appreciate you. You want to repurpose that content on all of the platforms. Why not? Right now, I'm streaming also in my stories, everywhere that I can, because somebody might see it in my Instagram stories or my Facebook stories, but they are not on TikTok. So that's the first thing. So we're not just going to create the content for one platform. We're going to create that content and distribute it out. Yes? Yes or yes? Okay, great. Now, how can you create content in 15 minutes? Well, right now, they said short form content. So if you create a 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, right? Those are your videos. A 7-second video, a 10-second video, 15-second video. So I can record myself walking on the treadmill for 7 seconds, right? I can do that for 7 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Video done. Now, this is the part. This is the good part where people don't listen. Okay? That's 7 seconds. Put the camera here. Record myself walking. Now, this is the part that helps attract your ideal client. Nobody wants to see me just walking on the treadmill. The value is going to come from the words on the screen. The value is going to come from maybe a voiceover. That's where the value is going to come. I'm doing the activity so you can stop the scroll. There's movement. It's only 7 seconds. There's movement. Now, what I'm going to put on the screen, I'm going to say something along the lines that's going to help the viewer. And so words on the screen would be, I was teaching a live while walking on a treadmill. Here are 2 apps that can help you time block. And I give the 2 apps. That's valuable information in 7 seconds. So not just me walking. Me walking is for you to stop the scroll because there's movement. So don't get caught up in trying to make it match. Yes, right, correct. I'm just walking so you can stop. That's it. So any movement that's going on makes people look and see what you're doing. You act like you're falling. That just makes people look and see, did you fall? So the words on the screen is the information that you really want to share. Now, you can't do every video with words on the screen because you have people like me who don't read all the words, okay? So you have people like me that's looking for the voice because I'm a visual and auditory learner. So I'm looking for the person to talk. But when you're doing like short videos, there's no reason why you can't get a video done. You got 15 minutes. That took me less than 7 seconds to do it. The words on the screen. So if you own, I think and TikTok likes you to vary the content. Yes, correct. So now that's one way that you can do it is you put the words on the screen. I can say, this morning I told them 2 apps that help you time block to make more money. Here are the 2 apps. You know how valuable that is? 7 seconds, good information. I'm going to get some new followers. I'm going to get some people liking it. I'm going to get some people commenting. So you're giving value. The second video is a 10-second video. You can do a 10-second video. Say on the 10-second video that you are doing a voiceover. Say you're cooking, you're washing clothes, you're folding clothes. Take a picture of me recording myself on the live. Whatever activity that you're doing, you're at your office, right? You're in the car. Whatever you're doing, you can do a voiceover. And in that voiceover, you're also going to share some valuable information. Hey, these are 2 places that you can get a loan, even if you have bad credit. Here are the 2 banks that you can get a loan if you have bad credit and it's like less than 500, right? You have a credit score less than 500. Give the 2 banks. You're in the car driving. Valuable information. You created that video in less than 15 minutes. How do you market your specific product though? Okay, I got you. Now, so correct. So that's a very good question. So notice that I said, when you are creating the content, whatever you're giving leads back to your offer. So not random information. So if I was in real estate, so I don't know what type of business you have, Miss Feminine. So if I was in real estate, I would record myself walking and I would say, these 2, I don't know, realtors or whatever, or these 2 properties are available for less than $30,000. the value you provide is the text or the voiceover. Correct. You want to do separate videos. You want to do one video with text on screen, another video with a voiceover, another video face to camera. Every day, 3 different types of videos with valuable information leading to your offer. So what she's asking is, how do I get people to purchase, right? That's how I'm marketing. If I showed myself walking, I have a business course, business coaching program, ebooks that I've been doing for over 20 years. I teach people sales and marketing strategies. And so that's why I would say, hey, if you want to learn how to build your business in 1 hour, here are 2 apps that can help you. Okay, Scheduler and TimeTune. Everybody that likes it, comments, and get those apps, right? Those are my people. I'm going to go start conversations, go to their pages, and I'm going to say, oh, I see you commented and you got those 2 apps. And I'm going to ask, are you leveraging and monetizing social media as much as you would like? They say no. Would you like to learn how? Yes. Boom, that's where I come in. That's how you market. You're marketing and you're putting out information that leads to your offer. That's good. 3 different videos. Yes. So what do you sell? So if I sold makeup, right? So if I sold skincare, I know you sell skincare. If I sold skincare, the video is still of me walking, right? I'm walking and talking, walking and talking. The video shows me walking, and on the screen, it could say, tell me what you sell. Great minds like that. On the screen, if I sold skincare, I would say something along the lines, I no longer have dark spots, red spots, all of my imperfections that I used to have are gone within 2 weeks, right? And this is the product that I use, but don't say the product, okay? You're not going to say the name because they can go Google the name and purchase it, right? This is the product that I use. If I have the product, this is the product that I use, and it takes away dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, whatever you want to say as a voiceover while you're walking on the treadmill or in the car at work. Someone's going to like it and comment, well, what's the name of it? Well, how can I get it? Those are leads, right? You're leading them to the offer. So now every person that interacts and engages with that piece of content, you're going to go to their page, love on their page, and you're going to go have a private conversations in the DMs. Now, I'm the person I am going to DM. I love meeting new people. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to click the voice clip. Hey, this is Jerusha. Thank you for joining the live, shorty. Thank you for joining the live. It's Jerusha. Do you leverage and monetize social media as much as you would like? It's going down in the DM. It's going down in the DM, baby. It's going down in the DM. Because one, when I use that voice clip, somebody gonna catch it. Somebody gonna miss it. If you use that voice clip on TT, you actually have to follow each other to use the voice clip, but that's cool. You got to follow the person. On Instagram and Facebook, you don't have to follow the person. You could just leave a voice clip. So yes, we love texting. Yes, we're in a texting society. However, Commer, let me tell you how I can get you real good, my voice. Baby, because I know nobody else is doing it. So you want to level up? Let me do that voice clip, right? Like Miss Sacred Feminine Flow. I'm going to do that voice clip. Thank you so much for joining my live today. What type of business do you have? Baby, she going to answer. Instant connection. See, this is called, to me, this is what people miss. It's a human experience. It's my voice. It's me tapping in, going to your page, loving on your page, commenting on your page, seeing what you are about, and I leave you a voice clip. We talking. We best friends. I'm going to get that thing in front of you. Most people miss the steps. I'm a systems person. I know systems work. There's no secrets to success, only systems to success. So there's a system. So when you're putting out that content, you want to make sure the information that you share is valuable, but leads to your offer. So what are you selling? I'm a business coach. I sell this power hour strategy that I'm talking about. Okay, I sell those strategies. And so I sell how to build your business in 1 hour, how to follow up with customers, start conversations that convert into cash. I have a 3-day ride business course where I teach you how to have unlimited leads. That's what most people need. I have unlimited leads. I'm just weeding out the folk, keeping the people. So those things. So as a business coach, I have courses and coaching programs. One of my programs is the Power Hour strategy that I'm referencing right now. So if you want that Power Hour strategy, message me. Yes, Message me Power Hour and it's yours. So just like I'm teaching it, I also sell it because there's no way I can give you all the information during this live. So people that are hungry, like you put Power Hour in the chat, every person that's putting Power Hour, they want to see what that Power Hour strategy looks like, what it consists of, and then obviously some of them are going to get it. That's how you market and sell. The person that shares the most value, sell the most product, sell the most services, have the most, people in their organization. The person that's giving the most wins. Because if you help enough people get what they want, you'll always have what you want. So many people gatekeep, so they're afraid that you're going to get their money. What God has for me is for me. You can't even have what God has for me. So I'm not even afraid that you're going to get my clients. I'm not even afraid that you're going to get my customers. That's why I celebrate business owners, because I already know you can't get my business. You can't do it. And I don't even want what God has for you. So see the difference? It's all mindset. I don't have a scarcity mindset. It's enough for every single one of us to earn 7-8 figures and help each other. I'm going to say like Nene on the Atlanta, Housewives, and help I see each other. Exactly. That's the scarcity mindset. Yes, I want that God has. Yes, I only want what God has for me. That's it. That's it. So if you work in that way and you show up like that, you're always going to attract your ideal client. So if you're in real estate, what do you sell? I'm assuming feminine. What do you sell? So it doesn't matter. Real estate, lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, nails, services. It doesn't matter what you sell. When you're creating the video, 3 types of videos every day, 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Okay. Words on the screen. Okay. Voiceover, face to camera. Let me tell you the one that works very well, face to camera. You people want to see you. We're in a video world. They want visuals. They want your voice, your personality. They want you. People buy people first. Can you write this down for me? People buy you before they buy your product, your service, your opportunity. When you show up on social media, right now, all of you that put Power Hour, you purchase me before you even saw the information. So you're always marketing yourself. I am the brand. You are the brand. So every time you show up, you're marketing yourself. People buy people first before they buy your product, your service, your opportunity. So the moment you saw that girl that you liked on TikTok, on Reels, on YouTube, you like her. You followed her. You liked her. She sells something. She sells something. I like the girl cooking with Kaya. I liked her. I was like, oh, this is such a young little girl cooking with Kaya. I like the person. She sells something. So every person that you liked, I'm for sale. You for sale. Okay. Every person that showed up on your feed and you watched long enough that you liked them or you liked their stuff or you followed them, they sold you on them. People think it's the product. It's not the product. It's you first. Now, how you're going to also, she said, how you sell and market. That's the first thing. Show up being your authentic self. Share value as much as you can. Showing me a cute picture of you is great. It's not valuable. It's not shareable. And I mean that in the most loving way. I even show a picture of me if I'm out. It's not sellable. I'm just showing you I have a life. I'm just showing you I'm living my best life, but I didn't sell anything. So you have lifestyle content and you have content that leads to your offer. So you want to do both. Yes, I want to see your dog. Yes, I want to see your children. Yes, I want to see what you ate today. It's not shareable. You show me a picture of you, what I look like, sharing it, repurposing that. Doesn't make sense. You show a picture of your children, what I look like, sharing it. Right? So understand that's good content. It's just not valuable. Make sense? Right. If your website has a lot of products in different areas, should you pick one area? Unless you family. Okay, yes. Right. Unless you're family. Because if I just shared your children, you'd be like, that's girl weird, right? So no, it's not valuable. It's not shareable. It's just cute. Hold on 1 second. If your website has a lot of products in different areas, what does that mean? Hold on. Should you pick one area? So if I go to your website, you're saying you got like 100 products, right? Is that what I'm understanding? Here's what I'm going to tell you what I know for sure in sales and marketing. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the team. Yes, knees like Megan. Knees like Megan. Not really. Here's the thing. Fragrance, skincare, nutrition. So what I would tell you, 25 more crunches. I know. For every daily heart me, I do 25 crunches. My goal is always at least 300 by the end of the night. So for every daily heart me up, baby. Heart me up. So here's what I'm going to tell you, what I know for sure. You don't want to confuse people. A lot of times, because you sell a lot of things, you want people to know everything that you sell. It's okay. You don't have to let them know everything you sell at the initial meeting. At the initial, you don't. Let me tell you, let me give you an example. I love giving examples so I can bring it home. So let's use McDonald's. McDonald's, you're known for what? When you think of McDonald's, what is McDonald's known for? Put in the chat. I want you to put in the chat. When you think of the brand of McDonald's, what food comes to mind? Okay, not just fast food. What food in particular? Okay, Big Mac. Okay, French fries. What else comes to mind? That's pretty much it. Oh, Happy Meal for children. Put it in the chat. What meal or what comes to mind? Nasty fast food. Okay, correct. Nasty fast food. But they have a Target fries. Correct. When you think of McDonald's, the brand, what food do you think of? A Big Mac, Happy Meal, French fries, salty fries. That's what you think of. When I see you, what am I going to think of? When I see your brand, what should I be thinking of? Your brand has a name. So there's a product that should come to mind or service when I see you. So when I see you, Lenore, I know you're in real estate. So when I see your name, I'm like, that's the real estate girl. When I see Cooking with Kaya, I'm like, that's the girl that cooks. When I see, and although they sell many things. So what are you going to be known for? I don't think you got to niche down too hard, but I do think you should be known for something. Because every single person you follow on here, you follow because they're known for something. They do something for you. Even if you're talking to the girl that is a little girl on here from North Carolina, she just talks smack. She's funny. She's a comedian. And I go to her for laughs. That's what she gives me. Laughter. She's funny. So everybody on here is known for something. When I go to your page, what will you be known for? So when I go to your page, you're not going to be known for fragrances, skincare, nutrition. What is the one that you love the most? You can talk about the most. You can create content around. Which one of those is your money maker? Which one of those is your flagship product? Which one of those? That's the one. Like for myself, yes, I do have a product that gives me energy, stamina, mental focus, clarity. That's why I can talk and walk for an hour, 2 hours. I also take something, right? But you don't really hear me talk about it every now and then. So there are other things that are available, but I'm known for coaching sales and marketing strategies. You see the difference? Okay. So to help you out, you're so smart, makes so much sense. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. So true. So you don't want to be known for everything. So McDonald's, for instance, let's go back to the analogy so you guys can understand. McDonald's has over 100 products that they actually sell. You only know when you think of it, 2 or 3, 5 at the most, but 2 or 3, you're like, oh yeah, Big Mac, French fries and Happy Meal. But guess what? They don't need to, when I put on commercials, when I worked in television, they don't need to put everything on a commercial that they sell. They just need to get you in the door. Same thing with using social media. If you sell skincare, you just need to get them in the door. So now I want these salty fries. I go into McDonald's to get these salty fries because they made the commercial look so good and enticing. I want these fries. When I get in there, they got a menu of 50 things. Now I'm looking at the menu going, oh, I didn't know that they had Chip Ahoy frappes. Oh, I didn't know that they had caramel frappes. I didn't know that they had Biscoff ice cream. I didn't know once I got inside. Same thing on social media. You can't confuse the audience. So if you're going to talk about skincare, right, and you're going to teach us about skincare and how to look younger, how to age gracefully and all the things, Get me in the door where I'm looking at your website and now I can see, oh, you also have health and wellness products. Oh, you also sell fragrances. Oh, you also, but first I got to get in the door. First, you got to get me in there with marketing one thing. Okay? Not confusing me with 50 things. Every time I go to somebody's page, they selling something else. I'm going to talk about TikTok shop. I don't do TikTok shop. So I'm not talking about you in TikTok shop. Okay? So don't say, yeah, I understand you're getting samples for everything. I'm not talking about you, my TikTok shoppers. Okay? We're at 3.5 thousand. My goal is 5,000 right now. We're going to hit 10,000 before the live is over. So yes, make sure you're double tapping that screen. If you're getting value, this is what I ask of you. You want to tag your business bestie because I don't want to be the best kept secret. You want to share the broadcast. So if you can hold my nose down, a screen is going to pop up on TT. You're going to send it out to 10 people. So you want to share the broadcast. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. Girl, I went crazy requesting samples. Haha. I just got access. Okay? So I'm not talking about my TikTok shoppers who you got all the samples. Baby, you got 50,000 samples. You got to get them videos out. Now, let me tell you how you get the sales. T. Frank in the building, I share with a lot of people. Okay, thank you so much for sharing the broadcast. I appreciate you. So here's how you're going to get that product sold. When you are marketing, you're giving value on your short form video that leads to your offer. And so if I have the skincare like you do, I'm going to say this skincare, I've only been using it for 2 weeks. This skincare, I've only been using it for 2 weeks. Okay. Now I'm really not going to show you the name. This is the name of the skincare. Okay. Look, this skincare, I've been using it for 2 weeks. It has already taken away my dark spots and my red spots on my face. 2 weeks. Okay. And so you are giving us a benefit of the skincare. You're not just telling us the name of the skincare. We don't care the company name of the skincare. We want to know what the skincare is going to do for us. Listen, this is how sales and marketing works. What is it going to do for me? I don't care that the oil is from Boo Boo Ju Oil. Tell me what it's going to do. Show me what it's going to do. Not what it is, what it does. Write that down. Not what it is. I can see your skincare. Do you make a script before you're live so you don't forget what to talk about? Very good question. I worked in radio and television, so the answer is yes. I don't know why more people don't do it. You have to talk nonstop. Yes. I don't know why more people don't do this. I don't know why more people, I have sticky notes everywhere, right? So I have a sticky note like this. I have a sticky note so I keep my thoughts and I give value during the live. Baby, I can stick this anywhere. Got all my little sticky notes, what I need to say, what I want to give you guys. How would you know that? You wouldn't. And if you're reading off of it, who cares? If it's good information, read, baby, read. It doesn't matter. So yes, when you work in the radio and television, they're reading every time. If it's TV, they're reading from the teleprompter and somebody's in their ear. If it's radio, it's right in front of you. You're reading. So why not use that same concept for social media? Now I don't have to read every word. I just got to have notes. Okay? I just got to have notes. Yeah, you do have to talk nonstop, right? So that's why I walk at the same time. So I'm winning too, getting my 10,000 steps in. So here we go. So how you going to sell that skincare? You're going to write this down. Here's your homework. I can't help it. I give homework. I've been doing this so long. I don't even know how to talk without giving homework. Whatever product you sell, whatever service you have, you're going to write down 4 or 5 benefits of that product. So your skincare, it cleanses your skin, it exfoliates, take away dark spots, take away fine lines and wrinkles, and it gives you confidence. So your skincare does 5 things. It's not just a cleanser. This is a confidence builder. Because when you feel good about the skin that you're in, you act like it. You show up on social media like I'm the baddest thing walking, baby. Look at this flawless skin. Look at this beautiful teeth. You feel good, so it's building your confidence. So it's not just skincare. So you have to figure out all of the benefits of your product. Write that down. A pretty person is going to put that in the chat for me. Write it down. Make it plain. Write the vision. Make it plain. So yes. So you're going to write down 5 benefits, 4 benefits, whatever your product has. And you're going to do videos on each benefit. I said this before. I saw somebody's video who was in my live, and they just said, get this skincare. It's going to take away fine lines and wrinkles, dark spots, whatever else it does, right? And I said, that's not what I said to do. That's not what I said. Listen again. So good. Listen again. You're going to write down 4 or 5 benefits that your service has, your product has. So if this was skincare, I will write down the 5 benefits. So a video on fine lines, you got it, girl, you got it. A video on dark spots, a video on what's another thing skincare does? Fine lines and wrinkles, dark spots, imperfections, or anything that skincare does. You're going to do individual videos leading pigmentation, okay? Leading to one product. See, you can get 5 videos leading to one product. You see how now people are like seeing a video about, because everybody's going to see different videos. Everybody doesn't see all your videos. One person might see the video for hyperpigmentation, and they're like, oh, okay. Another person might see one of the videos for your skincare for fine lines and wrinkles. Another person might see the video for dark spots, red spots. You're going to have 4 or 5 different benefits. If you have a service, same thing. Write down your benefits. Start doing your videos, 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds of each benefit. You got it? Leading to one product. You want the people to, oh, that's the product I need. Over and over and over. Over and over and over. Now, you're going to be attracting people to you. This is the part most people miss. If you're listening, you tap in the screen. If you're getting value, you tap in the screen. If you're getting value, share the broadcast. Hallelujah. How do you get them to stay and watch? Okay? If you tap it, yes, hallelujah. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for tagging your business bestie. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay? Now, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. So you said, how do you get them to stay and watch? A couple of things. I think people get caught up in, now the watch time is important. That's why I gave you short videos. Even my watch time is, if I do a video that's educational, doesn't get that much watch time, but I get clients. So it depends on what you want. I get clients every day, customers every day. So let me tell you this, guys. 2 things. If I do a crazy video, that video does wow. It gets a lot of views and everything. When you are selling your product, every person, write this down. Don't say people don't tell you. I actually want to see you do it and come back to me so I can post your testimony. I want you to do it. I implore you to do it. Every person that likes is a lead. Every person that shares is a lead. Every person that comments is a lead. Now just imagine if I go to your page, shorty, okay, what's YW? Okay, if I go to your page, I can go to the first video. I see 14 people liked it. I can go to the second video. I see 25 people liked it. Did you talk to all 14 people? Did you speak to all 25 people? So every single one of you have people who liked your videos and you did not start a conversation. We all know conversations convert into cash. Conversations convert into customers. Conversations convert into connections. You have to network with the people who already have shown I like it. Now, are you going to be attracting new people with new videos? Yes. But what about all the people who already chosen voluntarily to follow you? These people voluntarily friended you, and you didn't talk to them about your product. You didn't talk to them about your service. You didn't talk to them about your opportunity. Oh, you was waiting on them to click the L word. Oh, okay. Okay, now I just have to start a business and sell something. Oh, Lord. Yes, you do. Okay, you have to start a business and sell something. I got you. Please tell me what YW mean. I have to ask my boys like what the letters mean. I don't know what that letters. I don't know what it means. Okay, so yes. So what you're going to do is listen carefully. If you want my scripts, all you have to do is I have a follow-up ebook, and it tells you how to follow up. There's a sequence to follow up, and it also tells you what to say when you follow up. So if you want that, you want to use the Service Plus button if you're on TT, and you want to put, yes, conversion. This is for the people who want to convert. If you want to convert, I got you. If you want to convert, I got you. All you got to do is get the right. DM me the word conversion, and I'll send you the follow-up ebook with the ways to overcome objections. It's a bundle, okay? I want you to have it. I want you to know what to say when you start these conversations. Make sense? Yes or yes? Does this make sense? So all the people that liked your stuff, you didn't do anything. You was like, well, they liked it, but they didn't go to the L word. They liked it, but they didn't go to my stand store. They liked it, but thank you for my daily heart me. Thank you for my daily heart me. That's 25 more crunches. 25 more crunches. All right. So yes, for every daily heart me, I do 25 crunches. How do you put them at the bottom? Wait a minute, what? How do you put that DM box at the bottom? What DM box? Oh, what I just did is the Service Plus button. It's the service. So sign up for Service Plus. I'm not TikTok savvy, but sign up for Service Plus. I put the Service Plus button at the bottom because TikTok does it with Facebook, Instagram. They don't want you to take their people off of their platform, which I get it. It's all business. Okay. So yes, the Service Plus button. And so they want you to keep the people on the app. So when you take people off and you tell them to go to the L word, they don't like it because you're taking them off of the platform. I understand that. So they provided a Service Plus button where you can DM me, stay in the app, DM me the word conversion so you can get the follow-up ebook as well as the overcoming objections. You got it? Yes or yes? Okay, perfect. So now, thank you. Or you over here, Facebook, Instagram, you could text me the word conversion. You're going to automatically receive it. Okay, TikTok doesn't allow third-party apps, but I have a third-party app connected to my Instagram, okay, and my Facebook. So automation is real. It's helpful. So I don't have to go through 30 people and send it. The automation is going to kick in. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that when someone is liking your content, commenting on your content, it doesn't matter. It's 5, 10 every day. You're putting out 3, 4 pieces of content. So let's do the math. Okay. Remember I told you I'm a systems person. I just follow the systems. If you put out 3 pieces of content and 10 people liked it, 15 people liked it, 25 people liked it, right? That's 50 people. That's just on TikTok. That's 50 people just on TikTok, 3 different videos. You're looking at it's only 15. I'm looking at, man, it's 15 people for 1 video. I'm going to put out 3 videos. And not only am I going to put it out on TikTok, I'm going to put that same video on Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube. So in the course of the day, it's hundreds of people for 1 video. You get it? You get it. But if you're not on multiple platforms, okay, just say 1. Let's just say TikTok. So if you're just only doing TikTok, guess what? 3 videos, at least 15 people interacted or engaged, right? Let's say a total of 50. That's 50 people you can start conversations with. That's 50 leads. That's 50 possibility. Your money is sitting right in front of you. But too many people are worried about the follow button up here that they're actually not building relationships and starting conversations that convert into cash. But then when they like it or connect with your page, do you automatically DM them? Dang, girl, I've never done that. I know. That's why my 3-day ride business course is so successful. That's why it's my best course because I teach people how to start conversations that convert, how to go to each platform and attract your ideal clients. So you're actually making sales every single day. You're popping the question every single day. It's so many people. I know I'm not going to get through all the people. I know I'm not. Some people are going to say, not now, not right now. And somebody's going to purchase every day. But you're not even starting conversations. You're waiting for them to go right here to your profile and click that L word. Why would I wait when I'm the CEO when I can see your name? I see your name. I can see your page. Why am I waiting for you to go to the L word? I might have to check it out. Yes, you might have to. You definitely want to check it out. Why would I wait? I'm going to wait and get the money when they go to the L words. I'm just going to wait and see if they do it. I'm not. I'm an action taker. I'm going to go right to your page, and here's what you want to do. If you want the whole process, then absolutely get inside the 3-day ride. Absolutely. But if you just want to know how to follow up when somebody comments, if you just want to know how to follow up when somebody likes, just get the follow-up ebook and the bundle, put conversion, and you just get that. You'll have scripts for an entire year on how to follow up with those people. That's what that is. Now, if you want to work with me, you have to get the 3-day ride business course. Okay? So listen, the deal is when you like it, I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to use you, Miss Sacred Feminine Flow. Okay? She's on my live. You guys can't see she on my live. She's on my live. She's interacting on my live. She's my people. Let me tell you, she becomes a customer, a client, or a connection. Either way, we still win it. This is what people don't do. We're best friends just from this one live. My first time meeting her. Besties already. She said, how much is the ebook or just solo? See what I'm saying? We friends. You build relationships when you show up. And I don't know why you're not starting conversations with people, loving on people, and not just, hey, girl, best friends, but hey, let's get to the money together. Here's my services. If it's something that you need, perfect. If it's not something that you need, perfect. It's still good. It's on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one. Your people are right in front of you. Your vibe attracts your tribe. You got to believe that. But you also have to ask for the sale. So let me use her as an example. So now she's on my live. I am going to go to her page after this live. I am going to check her out after this live. Guaranteed. Now I'm looking. I'm going to like it. I'm going to comment on it. I'm going to share it. I'm going to do all the things. Right? Now, I'm not a stranger. You've been on the live 20, 30 minutes now. We're best friends. So when I go to your page, it doesn't seem awkward that I went to your page. It's not strange. I don't feel salesy or pushy or the words that y'all use. I don't feel that way at all. I feel like you're my person, okay? We're going to help each other. So now when I go to her page, love on the page, I want to be seen. Now, I'm the type of person, I'm different. I want to be seen. But aren't we going to come off too salesy if we DM people for liking or just to nigga come? No, let me tell you. When I DM you after this, am I going to seem salesy? Because I am going to DM you. But I'm not going to feel salesy at all. I have a service I want you to have. I have an opportunity that could change the trajectory of your life. I have a product that I know work. Why wouldn't I tell you? I don't understand. If you have a product that could help me, your skincare takes away fine lines and wrinkles. If it could help me, why wouldn't you tell me? If you have a service that could help me, why wouldn't you tell me? I don't feel salesy at all. I feel like if my service is for you, I need to tell you the service so you can make an informed decision. If that service is not for you, that's okay. You've been fully educated to make that decision. See, we're in the business of educating people. That's it. I'm going to educate you. You decide if you want to move forward or not. My job is to educate as many people as possible. The ones that want the knowledge and they want to move forward, they'll raise their hand. It's me. Yes, send it to me. Those are my peoples. So no, I'm not going to feel that way at all. So when I go to your page, I'm going to love on the page. That's the first part. People miss this part all the time. I'm going to love on the page so that you see it wasn't just about me, you loving on my live. It's also about you. I'm going to comment on her page. And I'm going to see if she has children, she doesn't, whatever's on the page. I'm going to love on the page. It's going to take me 1 minute per person. So my top 15 people, I do 15-minute intervals on everything. I just told you my power hour strategy works. I take the top 15 people, I go to one person per minute, and I'm going to leave comments and messages one person per minute. I'm a professional time thief. My power hour works. It's a guaranteed strategy. If it didn't work for you, I give you your money back. That's how confident I am in the Power Hour strategy. So I'm going to set my timer to 15 minutes. I'm going to go to the 15 people who engaged on my live the most. Those are my people. I'm going to go to their pages. Like I'm telling you what to do now. Love on the page, like the page, comments, full paragraphs, dissertations in the comments. I'm going to comment, not like it, cute. No, I'm going to comment where you're going to read it. And you're going to be like, oh, that's Jerusha from the live. When I go to the DMs, I'm not saying, do you want to purchase? Boo. That's not how you sell. Okay. If you want to just purchase right now, go to the L word and get it. Right. If you want to do it. But I want to get to know you. I'm interested in you. I'm curious. That's why I want to know what you sell. I do want to know a little bit about you. I want to see if you're my people. I get to handpick who I want to work with. So the reason I'm going to the page, I'm going to see if you're my peoples. Right. So now that I get that, when I go to your DMs, makes sense. Okay, cool. When I go to your DMs and I say, thank you so much for loving on my live, I'm going to acknowledge her as a person. I'm going to say her name. I'm a humanized social media. If I use the voice clip or if I text, okay, the voice clip is magical. But if I text, it's still, hey, Sacred Feminine Flow, because I don't know your real name, okay? It's Jerusha. Thank you so much for joining the live. Thank you for the love. And I'm going to ask a question that leads to my offer. I'm going to ask a question. You're not listening. So if I sold skincare, right, I would say, if I know she said skincare, fragrances, and something else, health and wellness or whatever. If I sold skincare, I would still say, hey, thank you so much. Thank you for joining my live. And I'm going to ask her a question. If I was teaching you about skincare, I'm going to say the same thing that I would say to every single person, the same question. I'm not going to change the question because the person is different. They don't know what I'm talking about in the DMs to each individual. Make sense? So I'm going to ask her, if you could change one thing about your skincare regimen, what would it be? I'm going to ask a question. If I was teaching you about skincare, I'm going to go down in the DMs after I loved on your page, after you've seen me talk about this skincare 5,000 times on this live, I'm going to go down in the DMs and I'm going to acknowledge you first. See, people miss all the steps. That's why it's important to take the 3-day ride. It outlines every single step for you. And you get to acknowledge them. Thank you so much for loving on my live. I appreciate you. If you could change one thing about your skincare regimen or one thing about your skin, what would it be? And she would say, I would actually change, my bags under my eyes. I sell skincare. It leads right into my offer. I get to say, I have something for baggy eyes that I've used. Would you like for me to send it to you? Yes. Guess what? I'm solving her problem with my product. I'm only asking yes questions. I'm only asking questions that lead to what I sell. I'm not asking how's the weather, what city do you live in? Because this whole live is about teaching you sales and marketing. So I'm going to ask you a sales and marketing question. Make sense? Are you with me now? And this is the thing. You say, aren't we coming off as salesy? No. I want somebody to come to my page and be like, hey, I'm a financial advisor. I want them to say, hey, you want to invest in these stocks? This is what that means. Yes, teach me, babe, because I don't know everything. I want to learn. Tell me. Do I have my son money over here? I have my son money over here. Okay, do I have the right things so that he's set by the time he's 35? Tell me what to do. So no one's going to feel that way because you're going to do all the steps. Now, if I go to your page and say, hey, here's the 3-day ride, you need to purchase it, or do you want to purchase it? That is salesy. Does sound salesy? It is, okay? But that's not what I'm going to say. I'm going to find out if there's a need first. So you notice the question that I said, if I sold skincare, the question would be, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. The question is, if you could change one thing about your skin, what would it be? You're going to answer, I would change whatever. I grow hair underneath my chin. Okay. Whatever you would change. I have a product for that. I can help you out with that. Would you like to see it? Yes. Now I do have my stand store in front of you. Now I do have my website in front of you. Now I do have my Linktree milkshake, whatever in front of you. You said yes. We in communication, baby. We in conversation. We're conversing now. We're going to turn that into what? Cash. Make sense? Yes or yes? G in the building. She rooted in the building. Does this make sense? Somebody say, yes, Teresa, that makes sense. That's how you get to the sale every day. There's no way you're coming on here, 15, 20, 30, 50 people liking your stuff, commenting, sharing, and you're not starting conversations that convert. You just hoping and praying. I'm praying that they go to the L word. Why? When TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, I can see your name. It's not hidden. I can see you and build my own private relationship. More people need to understand networking works. People are so caught up on this app with posting. Let me tell you, they're so caught up with just posting and praying. I'm gonna post and pray, post and pray. See how many people just go to the L word, and that works for me too. Yes, I post and people go purchase my ebook. I post and people go purchase my course. However, the best relationships I build is when I talk to them myself. The people that come back again and again, when I build long-lasting relationships. The people who refer me to their organizations to come speak is people who I build relationships with. Can you message people on YouTube though? You can't, but you can comment. So for my YouTube, I have a phone number. Hey, text this number. And then they text my business number, right? So yeah, you can't. But yes, on Instagram and Facebook, yes. And I just put it in the comments on YouTube though. And then that person can obviously get back in touch with you. So either way, you're building relationships. Does this make sense? Somebody tell me if it doesn't make sense. I got you. We're at 3.9. I know we should have hit, we definitely should have hit 5 by now. Grayson in the building. G, double tap the screen. She rooted, double tap. Lauren, double tap. Shorty, double tap. Sacred Feminine Flow, double tap. Let's go. 5,000. We got this. Let's go, pretty people. So you DM them, ask a question related to product. Makes sense. Well, I ask a question leading to my offer. Yes. I ask a legit question leading to the offer. I don't have to say, hey, do you want my skincare? That's not a good question, right? So I'm going to say, hey, Miss Sacred, thank you so much for joining my live. If you could change one thing about your skin, what would it be? Question mark. Then you're going to tell me what you would change. That means there's a problem. I'm in the business of solving problems. That's what entrepreneurs do. I have a skincare for whatever problem you said. You said dark spots. You said imperfections. You said hyperpigmentation. You said I have a product for that. So I'm going to find out if there's a need. I'm going to find out the pain point first, and then I'm going to do the offer. I'm not going to just offer you, you want my skincare, what you want to see. I'm going to ask a question that leads to the offer. Make sense? Yes or yes? If I was in real estate, she said, do one for real estate. If I was in real estate, same thing. If someone is liking your content, so if someone is liking your content, you go to that page, love on the page, comment on the page, do all the things on the page. When you go to the DMs, you're going to ask a question. I saw that you liked my content. I closed on another home for my niece. Then you're going to ask a question. Are you in your forever home? Question mark. It's leading to, no, I'm not in my forever home. Are you in your dream home? No, I'm not in my dream home. You're in real estate. You get to say, would you like to be? I can show you how I put people in their dream homes. Yes. So it's really just talking. It's just communicating. It's conversing. That's all it is. Most people don't understand sales and marketing. You got to be interested, not interesting. Can I tell you all the interesting things about me? Yes. Can I tell you all the clients I've helped? Yes. How does it help you? So I need to be interested in you. I need to be curious. That's why I'm going to ask a question. Make sense? So let me tell you how this also works. Benita in the building, was that a better example? The reason why you don't want to jump, you don't want to just jump to the thing. Let me tell you why. Because like you said, people feel like it's about sales and not about them. You never just want to say, here's my website. You commented, so here's my website. That is not building a relationship. That is salesy, and it is about you. I need you to understand you got to see the people, see the people, see the people. Keep the focus on the people. Be interested in the people. People want to be heard. They want to be validated. They want to be seen. That's why people are, look at me, look at me, look at me, which is great. That's what we all do. That's called advertising and marketing, right? So I'm not going to get on here and just like I'm giving you all this value, I'm actually attracting you to my coaching program. I'm attracting you to my follow-up ebook. I'm attracting you to my power hour strategy. I'm giving you so much value that you put power hour, power hour. If you want the follow-up ebook, put conversion. You see how you did that? But I gave you first. I'm the biggest giver. When you're helping enough people get what they want, you'll always have what you want. But I'm going to provide so much value, you want more. It's not just about me. I want you to win. I want to see you do it. You see how that works? So when you turn it around and say, okay, it's about helping the people, the profit will come. So the other thing that's very important for you to do is this making sense for you? Another thing that's so important for you to do, you're creating content with the call to action. You're creating content with the call to action. Every piece of content has to have a call to action. When you do lives, every person, I do it like this, people who stay on the live more than 10, 15, 20 minutes, those are my people, right? I choose 15 of those people. TikTok gives me 100 of them. I can see all of your names on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, right? I can see you. I choose the top 15 that actually stayed on the live. Those are my people that I go build relationships with, right? Now, obviously, on Instagram, I have a system that does it for me. I pay for an automation system that does it. You can't do it on TikTok. Changing the way I post after I do my homework today, focusing on arthritis, pain, gel. Oh, yeah, she rooted. She rooted, got it. Okay, so Miss She Rooted is going, what if what you do is not as direct? Like what? I teach women to embody their divine feminine and release emotional blocks. Okay, got you. So, okay, so that's a service, right? So I'm a service-based business too. So I get it. Service is different from product, but it's still the same process, right? So with your service, when you are live, if you go live, I don't know, like what kind of question could I even ask laugh out loud? Okay, I got you. So with the service-based business, like I got to share my services like on the live. I'm sharing knowledge and wisdom and success stories, and I'm giving examples and apps and tools, right? Leading you to my offer. And I'm not ashamed to even say that. I'm marketing so that you can get the tools that you need so you're more successful. So now if you're going to help females, embrace their femininity, I'm assuming, right? And release emotional blocks and understand that their body is made the way that it's supposed to be made. You're beautiful. Everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. You're a child of God, whatever it is that you are talking about on your live or in your content, you are attracting people like, yes, I never embraced my body the way that she's telling me to embrace my body. I never wear, like me, I really don't like tight jeans. And I'm not a big person, or I just don't like tight fitted jeans. I'm uncomfortable. I don't know how y'all comfortable in them jeans, baby. Okay. So, and somebody like her would say, this is how you embrace that shape, embrace that booty, embrace all the curves or whatever it's about. Me either. Oh, I'm just uncomfortable. But if she teaches me something like, no, when you wear jeans, it makes you feel more confident. You need to wear it like this or a certain type of jeans or whatever, right? She's teaching me how to embrace that or whatever. I actually don't like the way I look in that. And I'm 5 feet, not a big person, right? So I'm learning how to be more confident in my skin. So that's what you want to be teaching on. How? That's your service, but how do you help me embody more femininity? How do you help me do that? How do you release emotional blocks? How? So once you start teaching on that and showing me how to do it, your question, once you go to the page, love on the page, your question has to be around what you actually do. So I would have to think about it, and I have to really know in detail what your course or services is about. But let's just pretend. Okay. So I would say something along the lines, thank you for loving on my content. I went to your page, whatever you did, or if they were in the live, hey, thank you so much for joining my live. I teach women how to embrace their femininity. What areas could you work on? Or what areas do you think you'd like to work on? Question mark. Or are you open to learning if there are areas that you have blocks in? Question mark. You see how those are good questions? You want to ask a question leading to whatever offer you have to help them overcome the blocks that they might have about their femininity. Does that make sense? Did I hit the nail on the head with that? Those are the type of questions you would ask. You would ask the same question, have 2 or 3 main questions, and you'd ask them over and over and over and over and over to different people. You don't change the question. You just change the faces. Make sense? Let me know real fast if that makes sense. Perfect. Can you repeat the question you said? Baby, that was off top of the dome. Hold on. Okay. So yes, you at first acknowledge. You always acknowledge by name. So it would definitely be like Stacy. Okay. You'd be like, hey, Stacy, thank you so much for loving on my content or whatever. I teach people how to embrace their femininity. What areas do you feel like you might be working on, or do you want to learn how to release any blocks you might have, or have you already embraced your femininity? Question mark. Any of those questions, right? You want to ask. Now, I love the word open, not interested, because interested means no. Listen, I've been in sales 20 years. No one goes around and say, are you interested? Who's a top seller? It's not if you're interested. It's me sharing the value so you are interested, not before. So one word that you want to make sure that you're using is the word open. Are you open to embrace your femininity? Are you open to learning if there are any blocks that's stopping you from embracing your femininity? Question mark. You want to ask the word open is the key word. Are you open to learning how to make money online? Are you open to earning a 6-7 figure income? Are you open to, you want to say the word open, not interested. Because first I got to educate you. When I educate you, now you're interested, not before. So people that are going around like, are you interested in my blah, blah, blah? No, thank you. Because I don't know what I'm interested in. I don't even know about your program. I don't even know about your services. I don't even know about your product. Why would I be interested? Wrong word. So you said you were going to, was that helpful? Okay. You said you were going to talk about something about arthritis. Okay. Focusing on arthritis pain gel. Okay. So you got your homework. You're going to write down 4 benefits of her arthritis gel. She has an arthritis gel. She's going to write down 5 benefits of her arthritis gel. She's going to create videos for each benefit. The arthritis gel, so amazing. Thank you. The arthritis gel help you walk up the steps. Help you run up the steps instead of walk up the steps. The arthritis gel release pain overnight. The arthritis gel take away whatever. I don't even know what it does. Okay. So you're going to tell me all the 4, 3, 5 things the arthritis gel does. You're going to make videos for each pain point, right? You can make videos. Everybody that's liking it, loving it, commenting on it. I don't care if it's 5, 10, 15, 20 people. Those are your people. Okay. You're going to go build relationships with those people. Thank you for the advice. I have to go. Bye, gorgeous. For my tutoring. Yes, make sure you get the follow-up ebook. You want to direct message me here, conversion. So you'll learn how to follow up when somebody comments on your stuff. You'll know how to follow up. 80% of your money is in the follow-up. I give actual scripts. So direct message me using the Service Plus button, conversion, so you can see what that looks like. If it's a fit, great. If it's not, great. Direct message me the word conversion. You can put conversion in the chat over here. Direct message me conversion so you can see how to follow up. Words verbatim is written inside my follow-up ebook and ways to overcome objections. I got you. Yes, I appreciate you. Make sure you follow. Did you follow? Make sure you follow so when I go live, you get the notification. Okay. I want to see you next time. Blood type reset is in the building. Thank you so much. So now what you want to do is with your arthritis gel, you're going to give us all those benefits in videos and you're going to tell us stories. You're going to do all the things over and over and over and over and over. Yes. Follow the trends, follow all the trends, the trending sounds. You can do all of those things, still teaching us about your arthritis gel. You can still do that. And so one thing that's important though, once you do that, when you start talking to them, go to their page, love on their page, Go start talking to them in the DMs. You got to know what to say. That's where the follow-up ebook comes in and my 3-day ride business course. You're going to say something. Thank you so much for loving all my content. Do you struggle with you don't want to say, do you struggle with arthritis? You want to name the pain. Do you struggle with sharp pains in your joints? Oh, what is arthritis in your joints, right? Do you struggle with sharp pains in your joints like me? Question mark. Have an enjoyed day. You too. Is that what it does, right? Arthritis, you have pains in your knees, your joints. So you want to ask a question like that. Hey, do you struggle with sharp pains in your joints like me? Question mark. Then she's going to say, yes, I get sharp pains in my shoulder or whatever. Pain, inflammation. Okay. And then that way she say, yes, my mom has pain in her shoulder. Yes, my mom seriously has pain in one of her knees. She get cortisone shots in her knee, one knee. And so she always have to put a brace on it. She gets shots in that one knee, that arthritis, the cartilage or is gone out of that knee. And so she's been working on that knee, right? And so it's random. Sometimes she has it, sometimes she doesn't. So you know all of the right terminology so you can ask the best question. And you ask the question, the person responds. You get to say, would you like to see what I use to take away my inflammation or to reduce my pain or whatever? We don't make claims. So you want to say, you want to know what I use to help me in this situation? And then, of course, they say yes. You send your website. You send your link tree or whatever, your stand store, the product knowledge video, whatever it is, you start sending it to them. And now you're in conversation. We playing tennis. I'm Coco, you Serena. We're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Baby, we get into the sale. Make sense? Yes or yes? Yes, Miss King in the building. Good morning. So good today. Thank you, Arlene in the building. Hey, Arlene, how you doing? I appreciate you. Yes, so message me the word conversion. I see some of you already got it. You can text me if you're on Facebook and Instagram. You can text me the word conversion. And then, of course, you'll automatically receive the follow-up ebook and Overcoming Objections bundle. Listen, I took it outside of my 3-day ride. Listen, I took it out and I made it. Heck yes. Okay. Great information. I took it outside of my 3-day ride and I made it available for anybody to get the follow-up ebook and Overcoming Objections bundle. It's available for you. You can text me conversion and you'll automatically receive a text back if you're on the book face and on Instagram. On TT, you're going to have to use the Service Plus button and I got you after the live. She said, heck yes. Was this good for you? Did you learn something? I'm all about us learning something, baby. Can you imagine if people who are successful in different areas got on lives and just gave the information, how more successful we would be collectively, and we wouldn't be, these people wouldn't be under pressure about food and healthcare. If you're good at real estate, share it. If you're good at finances, share it. If you're good at products that help people feel better so they can work longer, share it. If you're good at whatever it is that you are the expert, you are the pro, you're good at it, share it. Because listen, your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. When you show up and you're sharing it, somebody else is going to watch it and say, oh, okay, I could do that. Oh, okay, I need that. Oh, okay, let me follow this person. They're helping me. You don't know who's watching. But if you hoard the information, you're information hoarders. I don't want to tell anybody. I don't want to share her broadcast. I don't want to share her content. You have that scarcity mentality. We can't help everybody. We have to help everybody. Can you imagine the information I gave today? People pay for this information, but we work together in my 3-day ride. Just alone what I shared today. If every person had shared it, who it could help. You see what I'm saying? Not because it's me, whoever you like, not me, whoever you like, share it. Because it's always somebody looking for that opportunity. And so we want to release this, scarcity mentality and just understand that it's enough room at the top. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? So if this was helpful, thank you. You're welcome. If this was helpful, make sure you grab my follow-up ebook and my Overcoming Objection bundle. If you love free business tips like this, I share actionable business tips and tools and strategies and apps and resources every time I'm working out. If I'm walking, I'm talking. So you better catch me when I'm exercising, baby. Okay, I'm going to share what I know so you can move forward today. And I don't want you to move forward tomorrow. Tomorrow is today. Write that down. Say, Business Coach Jerusha said, tomorrow is today. And so if you love this, make sure you follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm just thankful that Grace and Mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Bible Face